White man in boxing led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Let's talk a little bit of Canelo. DAZN won't allow Canelo to go over to PBC for a purse bid. They are pushing for him to fight Billy Joe Saunders or Callum Smith next. And we kind of talk about who could fight for the vacant 168-pound WBC title. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Now, DAZN's preference is Canelo to fight Billy Joe Saunders as a first option. And then Callum Smith, what they trying to do is they trying to break ground with DAZN UK, all right? This is what happens when, this is what happens when you don't make money, when you don't make no money in America. So now, to make up for overcompensating Canelo and Triple G and guys of that nature and paying them way more than what they worth, now they want to do DAZN UK, DAZN Japan, and now even they think about doing DAZN Mexico. And in Mexico, what I understand from most of my Latino Mexican homies is that DAZN would be making a huge mistake because every Mexican champion in Mexico fight on free TV. And DAZN would be asking Mexican fans in Mexico to pay for Canelo fights and other Mexican champion fights. Not sure what the ticket is going to be. I know when they break ground on DAZN UK, the ticket is supposed to be $5 for the first month. And then I'm not sure what the subscription jumped to. So eventually Anthony Joshua will be coming to DAZN exclusively in the UK and America. That's when his Sky contract run out. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Eddie Hearn playing, you know, he about to use Sky. He going to play them, run them contracts out and run to DAZN UK. But this is just what happens when you overpay somebody in America just not paying enough money to get the, you know, to pay the bills over there. And I hope DAZN fall off because nobody asked for DAZN to come in the game. When HBO was gone, we just wanted to deal with two competitors, and DAZN is just in the way. They can have solid fights, but ain't nobody paying attention because they don't market the right way. Me personally, can I care about what Canelo do? Absolutely not, because he unbeatable at this point in his career, unless you got a puncher's chance that Callum Smith and Billy Joe Saunders ain't got enough power to knock out Canelo Alvarez power. That's just what it is. So, no, they want him to fight Billy Joe Saunders, and they want the Golden Boy to come out and pay the majority of the money. Not sure how much Billy Joe Saunders want right now. Pre-pandemic, what was he getting? Just under $7 or just under over $7 million. He got like a $250,000 extra payday or something like that, or whatever the situation may be. So it wasn't a huge jump in pay that he got, but I mean, nobody cares. And now they trying to cater to the UK fan base with DAZN UK, and then again, you know, I don't even know how many people in the UK care about Billy Joe Saunders. I don't think he has a large fan base at all in the UK, and DAZN just don't know what the fuck they doing. This is what happens when you get these business suits and these white collar guys, and you put them out there, you know, and they just start throwing money. They need an advisor. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you come into a field and you wealthy and you come into a sports field or you go into a field that's foreign to you, and you'll think that John Skipper knew something about boxing, but remember, right around the time he left ESPN, Boxing Top Rank just got there, so he don't really know shit about boxing. I don't even think he worked closely with Friday Night Fights when PBC had a fight deal over there. You know what I'm saying? So he hopped in the boxing game without a proper advisor. Their advisor was Eddie Hearn, who had no ability or no IQ as far as how, you know, boxing in America worked. He brought his sorry ass UK cards to America, you know, and nobody wanted to see that bullshit. I don't want to see 20 undercard fights that's all subpar. Give me three good fights in a prospect fight, and I'll take a 4-fight card over a 7-fight card any day of the week that Eddie Hearn putting on. That's one thing I hate when I watch the UK cards. I hate that you have to sit there for like 3 hours to watch these vagabonds fight each other, these store clerks and these grocery store clerks and these garbage truck drivers. And, you know, by the time you get to the main event, you wake up and you'd have missed the damn fight. You feel me? You know, but as far as them going ahead, who cares who Canelo fight next? I can give a flying fuck who. He unbeatable. When you got the drug testing under your thumb, and when you got the commission under your thumb, and you got the judges, the refs, like, at this point we can care less. I'm not about to pay a dime to see him fight a setup fight or fight a fight where we know he gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about Billy Joe Saunders. Did y'all see how Billy Joe Saunders looked his last fight? Did y'all see how Billy Joe Saunders looked his last fight? Is the question. That YouTube fight, he looked terrible. In the fight where he won the belt, he looked terrible. And that's just the guy. And that's the God honest truth about the situation. Billy Joe Saunders, is an ordinary fighter. He don't have one good resume, one good name on his resume. Chris Eubanks Jr., that's another Euro bum. Let's just keep it 100. Roy Jones can't save him. His mama can't save him. His daddy obviously can't save him. So who gives a flying fuck? And Callum Smith, he ain't done shit in his career either. He be the one-arm, a.k.a. Gohan George Groves. You want a cookie? You want a cookie? So they can go ahead and do whatever they want. They think that's best for Canelo. That ain't gonna move the needle more than fucking Ivy and Uterman. To Americans. As far as casual Americans know, and most casual Mexican fans, Ivy and Uterman, Callum Smith, and Billy Joe Saunders, the same type of joker. Another Canelo ops. If they really wanted to blow the doors off of it, they should hope that fans come in the UK and do Canelo versus Billy Joe or Callum Smith in the UK and make it an event. But Canelo can't thrive outside of the Nevada Athletic Commission and outside of the California State Athletic Commission, for real. The one time he stepped outside the West and outside of Texas and them, outside that West Coast, he went to the East Coast, he fought Rocky Fielding and had to put Rocky Fielding under a rehydration clause. Crazy, right? You think I'm crazy? You know what I'm saying? So he ain't confident. Nobody cares. No real boxing kid. No real casual fan. Any hardcore boxing fans, they can say what they want to say outside the Latinos. Don't care about what Canelo do. We don't. He can do what he do. I mean, that is what it is. The DAZN think they know what they doing. Just go ahead and file bankruptcy. Get the fuck up out of here. Release these dudes from their contracts. Okay? Release them from their contracts. Do us a favor. Get out the game and let Top Rank and ESPN and PBC, Fox, and Showtime run the game. Okay? Y'all ain't doing no favors, bro. Nobody care about Callum Smith in America, Billy Joe Saunders, but you know what they say? These women out here, when pussy ain't selling, they gotta start selling plates. And when the DAZN can't sell in America, now they gotta take the show on the road to compensate for them retarded contracts they gave to Triple G and Canelo Alvarez and Demetrius Andrade and Danny Jacobs. They sat here and pay these guys who have no connection to the North American market, for real. You go to Danny Jacobs' hometown and people don't know who he is. You go to Demetrius Andrade's hometown and shit, people may not know who he is. I say this jokingly. I know he sold well in his hometown. You go to Canelo, not Canelo, but you go to Triple G around America, people don't know what the fuck Triple G is. That's why Apple took that stupid ass commercial down. These people didn't know who Triple G was. You don't see Michael Jordan doing no commercials of fucking Andre Ward or Gennady Golovkin. They nobodies in the grand scheme of things. Nobodies. But let's talk about who can fight for that green belt at 168. I think it's criminal if David Benavidez get a vacant shot or a vacant shot versus Ivy and Uterman. He requested to go down to 168. David Benavidez should be suspended from the WBC rankings for a year for cocaine and then failing to make weight. Strap it down. He shouldn't compete for that title until at least next October. Or next August. I'm just keeping it 100. He should be banned from the rankings. But once again, he Mexican. They're going to take care of him. He probably going to fight Ivy and Uterman for the vacant belt. And like I said again, man, boxing is just backwards. The sanctioning belt body is just the root of the issues in boxing. Had they slimmed down the number of titles and they did what they had to do, order the right fights, no matter what the network is, either you fight for the belt or you don't fight for the belt. That's how they should run their organization. But they scary asses is scared to piss off a promoter and advisor. So basically, they creating all these different belts to keep everybody happy. But hopefully, Jermall Charlo get past Derbychenko. They do Jermall Charlo, and they can do Ivy and Uterman. Why not? Jermall Charlo won a shot. He got the WBC title. Y'all jobbed him for the real title with Canelo Alvarez. He beat Derbychenko. Why not move up and do Ivy and Uterman versus Derbychenko? And we're going to see how much do David Benavidez want his title back now because he was supposed to fight Jermall Charlo next, and he passed up on that fight. People say, well, his fight with Angulo was already signed. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Al Heyman that fight probably wasn't signed into the weigh-in. Al Heyman could have got Angulo out the way. Benavidez knew he don't want to fight nobody. He do all this talking, talking about he the king. And like I said, I respect this game and everything that come with it. But he go around talking about he the king like he the dude from Burger King and shit. And then he keep losing his damn belt. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't be wanting to fight nobody. You don't want to fight Caleb Plant. You don't want to fight Jermall Charlo. Who the fuck do you want to fight then? You know? So if they like I said, man, if they get David Benavidez another shot at that belt, man, I got little to no respect to the WBC, but I won't have no respect for them left. And these black fighters out here need to drop that weak ass green belt. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. They need to drop that weak ass green belt and fight for another belt because they don't respect your money. They don't respect you as fighters. They don't respect you as men. They don't give back to your community. All they do is take your little 5% or 3.5% and give it and take it to Mexico and spend it with their boys. And black people have been doing that for a very long time. We spend our money with everybody else. And I understand black service ain't that good. Don't get me wrong. But we spend our money with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, we in a position where, you know, we rebuilding other neighborhoods and we rebuilding other hoods. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody doing nothing for our neighborhoods. And, you know, like I said before, you know, that shit ain't fair. You know? But, hey, it don't make me no difference. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. You know? But, you know, hopefully Jermall Charlo win. He can get a shot. You know, that's what I'm pretty much hoping for. You know? Hopefully he get a shot at the title. I'm supposed to stop at the gas station. I forgot. Hopefully he get a shot at the title and that's pretty much all she wrote. But if not, if they do Abu Uterman and David Benavidez, so be it. But David Benavidez looked that he was the mandatory, the #1 fighter. And they did him a fucking they did him a solid by ranking him #1 at 175. You know what I'm saying? They ranked him #1 at 175. And he probably put on the highlights of Artur Beterbiev. He was like, nah, man, I got to work harder to drop this weight. He didn't want that fucking smoke. You got dumb niggas thinking that, you know, he can beat Artur Beterbiev. Nigga, he was scared to fight Caleb Plant. He didn't want to fight Jermall Charlo. And you think he can fade David Benavidez? You think he can fade Artur Beterbiev? You crazy, man. These niggas be smoking crack. He can't fade, or he can't fade nobody at 70. I'm not sure he could probably beat John Pascal. Shit, I'll say that jokingly, but like I said before, he better sit his ass at 168, man. You ain't got no real skills to be going up there and beating ass. All Beterbiev has got to do is touch that little weak ass body like Tim Tszyu did to motherfucking Jeff Horn today. You crumbling. You better, if you want up to 75, he better get him a strength and conditioning program. Cause he ain't look like he ever seen a pull-up bar, a dip bar, a push-up, or nothing. I think Jermall Charlo put him to sleep. I got to change my opinion on that one. David Benavidez ain't really good at all. He got nice hands, but his feet garbage, and he don't move that head. Him and Charlo will be a barn burner. Don't get it twisted. It'll be a barn burner, but I'm not sure. I'm 100% sure Benavidez will come up with the dub. You know, that's just my humble opinion on that one, man. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal, description. Best way to donate is share the video. Let me know what you guys think. What time we done?